Del 21 here. Stubborn parts. Okay, I'm pretty sure anyone that's even if you're not even slightly mechanically inclined, shit. I've never stepped on that type before. Anyway, there's this part that's on this truck. It's called a FCA. It's on Chevys. It's on Fords. So GMC. I wasn't gonna say GMC, but it's on GMCs too. But they use the same frickin' motor. It's on all of them. It's called a fuel. Basically, it's a fuel control actuator. What it does is it doesn't tell. It basically, the computer tells the ECM how much fuel rail pressure it should give, and the ECM tells, well, I just said that. The ECM tells the FCA how much fuel it needs. If it sticks open, what it does is it sends too much fuel. If it sticks closed, I was wondering what was going on. If it sticks closed, it doesn't send enough fuel. Alright, what did it do? Cold-natured bitch. Just got off. Anyway, I was heading somewhere, and I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, yeah, I remember what I was talking about. But anyway, if it sticks closed, you don't get enough fuel, white smoke. If it sticks open, too much fuel. Too much fuel, black smoke, white smoke, not enough. Basically, this part is located on the CP3 for for a 2003, maybe a 2003, but I know for 2004.5 to 2007, it's called a CP3 instead of BP44. And what it does is it mounts onto it, and it's a solenoid basically. If it sticks, like I just said, it gives you those symptoms. The problem is where it's located at. It's located, alright, if you're standing in front of the truck and you're looking at the driver's side, you reach over and, well, you lean over, you have to climb on the bumper. You look down, alright, where your power steering pump is, just above that and to the right, to the left, is where the CP3 is. The injector is, the solenoid is like right on the side of it. It's easy access to replace. Super easy. Problem is, it has 3 T5, torque 5, T20. It has a torque. It has a torque T25 bolt on top. Well, yeah, T25 bolt. Coming from the factory, I think they have about 28 Newton-pounds of torque on them. And alright, and just for the record, what the hell are you doing? Oh my god. Just for the record, 28 Newton, well, I put an inch so people will know what I'm talking about. 28 inch-pounds doesn't sound like a lot since it's in inches. And if you transfer that over, I'm thinking that's not even 10 pounds, 10 foot-pounds. Alright, even though it might not even be 10 foot-pounds of pressure, for a small bolt that's not a head bolt, but has a T-nut on top of it, well, basically I'm pretty sure anybody has a motorcycle knows what the hell a T-nut is. It basically has a T-torque wrench, hex bolt. I'll put it that way, a hex bolt. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what that. No, damn it, that's a different thing. Anyway. Yeah. Basically, you turn the inside of the bolt. This is for the technically inclined people. You turn the inside of the bolt to turn the whole bolt, rather than turning the outside of the bolt to turn the whole bolt. And it's really hard to strip your hex bolt that you stick a ratchet or something to. It's really hard to strip those. Now, on the other hand, when you're trying to turn the inside of one, it's easy to strip these. Reason being is that all you have are indentions in it. Now, 28 inch-pounds might not be any more or any less than 10 foot-pounds, but you got to remember, on something this small, 28 inch, 28 inch-pounds is like putting 50 foot-pounds of pressure for torque onto a bolt. Basically, you're trying to turn something that's, I don't know if anybody's ever changed their, and anyone that's ever driven a truck or knows someone that drives a truck, get off of me. We're not even going 30. See, this is what I'm talking about. There we go. There you go. Good job. Just because the speed limit is 45 doesn't mean you go 45, try to go 45 behind the person in front of you. You have to go with the speed. Even though, like the Ford F-150 in front up there is going just under 40, about 38, and we have to pace him. If he was going like 15, we could pass him, but we can't. But, yeah. But you're basically trying to turn, like if you change, I don't know if anybody's ever seen or knows anybody that's ever changed the rear tail light bulb out of a truck. You have to let the bed down, and you have like a hex head torque wrench, a torque wrench. You have to use a torque wrench, not a T-wrench. I'm pretty sure that. And you have to put that in there to open it out. Basically, it's like an Allen wrench. Star wrench. That's what it is. And basically, it looks a lot like an Allen wrench, but it's not, believe me. Basically, it's the same thing. The difference is that a star will typically have a lot more indented edges, and it may have more spokes on it. So that's a big difference. But you can, in some cases, you can get away with using an Allen wrench for one of those. But I don't know if anyone's ever had to change one, but in order to get the headlight off, you have to put like an Allen wrench head, like I said, into it to take it off. And you're trying to turn something that's that small has enough torque set to it, like an intake, Jesus, that has enough torque, like an intake, god damn it, it threw a rock at me, fuck, it hurts. But it has enough torque like an intake manifold bolt, which is a lot, so they're usually torqued to around 48 foot-pounds to 75 foot-pounds. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever changed a bolt on, god damn it. Oh, another rock. That was a big one, hit me in the front. But anybody's ever changed their brakes before, and it's so hard to break that bolt, those are usually around 70, 75 foot-pounds of torque. That's why they're so hard to break. Oh, God, that hurts so much. But, yeah. Damn, that rock hurt bad. I don't know what was I talking about? But anyway, I thought I stripped all three screws, which technically I did. I stripped the top part of the bolt to where the star head wouldn't go all the way down in, which I don't understand how I did that with the exact bolt, the exact star fitting that it goes on it. But somehow I did. I guess I didn't get it down in there far enough, or it was gunk in there and it wouldn't go all in. But what I did was still beat you. But on one I did strip, and I just used a bigger one, a bigger bolt head, a bigger star head. Well, actually, I think this one was an Allen wrench head. It was like an Allen wrench head. And I used a bigger one of those, and I took it out. Come to find out, it wasn't as stripped as I thought it was. So I figured, okay, maybe the other ones aren't stripped that far. So what I did was I took that, I took a T25 that the bolt actually is. I took that same one, and I looked at it as I tried to put it in. I looked real carefully at where the wet spot was on it. And I looked at how far, I took it back out where the wet mark was, and took it to the one that I was able to get out, and saw that I wasn't even getting all the way down inside the head. So I put it back down there and hit it hit it with my hammer a couple times, and boy, did I have some resistance behind that. The first time I did it, I had so much resistance behind it. I knew I'm getting this bolt out. Got it out, so I'm down to the last one. So I get it. I do it just like I did the other one. Use the hammer, knock it in some, so I can have some resistance behind it. If this bolt wasn't not torqued down well beyond spec, I don't know what it was. Cause I'm right-handed. With my right hand, I'm able to turn. Hold on. With my right hand, I'm able to supply. We actually measured this because everyone keeps calling me Cock Strong. So we actually went out and measured this, and with my right hand, I can torque something down with my right hand. What was the number? I think I can torque it down to about 20 to 25, depending on how much grip I have on it. Maybe 30. Maybe 30 foot-pounds. I can maybe tighten it that far. Now, it's not even supposed to have anything around 10, maybe a little bit more than 10, a little less than 10. It's not supposed to have anything around that. And I had trouble doing with that. And I got so weak turning it with my right. Oh, yeah, let me turn around. So there's another bike. That's a Ninja 250 bike. Yeah, this road is nowhere near wide enough to turn around. But let me show you. There's another 250. This is the original 250 I was going to get when somebody got it. But I'm a lot more happier with having a lime green bike at night, though. But I got so tired with my right hand, I ended up trying to stick my left hand down there, and I can't even turn maybe 10 foot-pounds with that, if 10. So I just kept switching back and forth between arms. So finally, I just got down there and reached over there with both hands and just turned as hard as I could and finally broke it. So I finally got it out. There it is. That's the red 250 Ninja. I think that one was a 2010 though. I think it had the black gauges. No, 2010's got white gauges. So I guess that was an 09 that they had up there. Yeah, it was an 09 they had up there instead of a 2010. All right. They had it up there, but, you know. So, I'm gonna have to try to shoot another intro and ending with the new camera, so I can, so I can know exactly skill. But I'm gonna have to try to do. Jesus Christ. How you like my little back nap? They have one, I think MordF13 had a video of where a scooter had like a pack on the back of it that had like a keyless entry and everything that you can unlock and lock. Come to find out, the Ninja 250 for this model has the same thing. There's one, that site has one that mounts the same thing. I have to clean my chain now since I'm here, and I think I have to tighten my chain, clean the bike, and do all that since the part that I ordered for the bike won't be here until tomorrow. Ordered it next day shipping, and it didn't even go through. I ordered it Friday, which I was expecting. I guess they don't order. I mean, they don't operate past on Saturday and past fucking 5 o'clock because I ordered it next day and it didn't come out. So anyway, all right, guys, peace out.